Peace, 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 love, and prosperity. Wake up, wake up, wake up out there, y'all. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Okay? I want us to think about a few things, right? And I'm talking today, as I always talk, from the heart. And I really want us to really question everything. Question, why was your parents having these certain pains and diseases and things that they may have went through? Why were you ever getting the flu, colds? Okay? Think about your parents. Think about some of the older people, your neighbors. They're on canes and crutches and wheelchairs and going through all this pain and suffering. Just think about it. Think about all the people that you know that has something going on with themselves. Just take a moment. Reflect. All your uncles, your aunties, your brothers, even younger children now. Let's think about them too, because they're coming up with tumors, fibroids, young age. This is happening all around us. This is the conversations that we need to talk about, because we have no clue of why this is happening. And then when a brother like myself come on here, when I get to talking, people don't want to hear that. They don't want to wake up to understand the shit that is going on right now is because of a direct, it's the result, I'm sorry, not direct, but it's the result of what you eat. I know you don't want to hear it. I'm listen. I can apologize a million times. You're not gonna like me. Matter of fact, it's okay if you hate me. But just understand, in order for you not to suffer the same fate that some of your parents or friends or whomever went through, you need to understand what you are. And until you understand that, you're going to constantly believe anything that a doctor that doesn't even know who you are tell you. Because the first thing that they're going to do is they're going to push that pill. They're going to push that pharma. They're going to push things that never is going to get you healthy. That's the first and foremost. Because that's what they do. That's what they are told to do. Unfortunately, that's what happens. And the reason I say unfortunate is because of the fact that they don't know what they're doing. And they go to school to be hypnotized by these words and the theories that doesn't even line up to who Hippocrates was. None of the shit that doctors do today lines up with Hippocrates. None of them. But it's a part of their curriculum to learn about a little bit about who he is. They don't know what he actually really done. And Hippocrates was before Jesus Christ. Yet, black people still don't know who they are. Okay? And I can go through so many different examples to point this out to you of who you are and what you are and why you're supposed to be doing what you're doing. But we have been genetically modified for a very long time. Genetically modified? Well, what do you mean by genetically modified? What? Man, I ain't genetically modified. What is you talking about? Well, you see what happens when you put a watermelon seed in the ground. You see what happens when you put rose seeds in the ground. Okay? You see what happens when you put a seed in the ground. In the earth. Okay? Let's say the earth. It's not Don't that mean that the earth is a woman? Because all women, when you put a seed in a woman, it bears fruit. All women. Isn't that Mother Earth? The ground we walk on, the ground we disrespect. Isn't that what it is? Now, when you put this small seed, you put this small little seed in the ground, and it grows into this beautiful fruit or beautiful tree, bushes, shrubs, grass, whatever. No matter if it was hybrid, mayhav, or whatever you guys want to say, call it. When you put it into this woman, does it not bring you the minerals of the earth? Okay? Same thing with Adam. Where did Adam come from? The minerals of Mother Earth. Let's stop playing with each other. It's time to get back to using your common sense and think for a change, and not have to read everything out of a fucking book, because it's self-explanatory. Where did Adam come from? How did all this come about? Energy. Who brought the energy? What we call the creator. God, Allah, whatever name they called him in the past, whatever name you want to give him. We, as dominion and the people of the earth, give life when we give name to something. Okay? We name that. We put power in that when we name it. It's us that do that. Okay? We have a part of that energy in each and every last one of us. And not only in us, but in every plant, tree, whatever's around you. The air, everything around you is energy. One and the same. We might look at it as being different, but it's one and the same. Now let's get back to being genetically modified. Well, when you start creating animals by mixing animals, is that not being hybrid and genetically modified? When you're eating things that are starchy, that cannot reproduce itself, and can be created, like they can create all types of different foods. Like, for instance, oodles and noodles, which is niggas' favorite food. We're going to say niggers, because that's just what, it's the favorite foods. Oodles and noodles. Noodles. Period. Hot dogs. Okay? Chicken patties. All of this stuff was packed and put together by some type of substance. Soy. These are genetically modified, man-made produce. And if your cells is constantly regenerating and becoming new and dying off and becoming new and dying off every single day, to where you have seen yourself mutate from a baby to an adult, that is a mutation. Just like when a fruit comes out of the ground from a seed to a fruit, that is a mutation. The same thing that happens with your cells on the inside of your body is a mutation. So, now that we have established mutation in how we see the proof and evidence of ourselves from becoming a baby to a grown woman or a man. Now that we know that's a mutation, because that's what cells do, they evolve. Mutation mutation is basically a I'm gonna put it as a word that can be used to go either way. It can either be good or it can be bad. Because when you're stagnant on your growth, you can have bad mutation. That's where you start having acidosis, which then starts killing your cells, and which then start breaking you down. That is a bad mutation. That is how you genetically modify your cells. By eating the things that you know not of why you're eating them. You just eat them because you say they taste good. Okay. I used to eat that way too, because I thought it tastes good. But now I know better. So when you're eating things that are not created by the Creator, so you're eating cows, okay? You're eating birds, not birds, but chickens, which are not created by the Creator. I'm not sure about turkeys. I don't think turkeys is created by the Creator either. But even so, that you are, even if you do eat animals that is created by the Creator, our bodies was never, ever designed to eat meat at no given time. We were never designed to do that. Yet we still do it. We were not designed to eat the things that we are eating. And it is genetically modifying our DNA. When you hybrid plants and you hybrid fruits, it genetically modifies the DNA of that fruit to where it no longer has the potent nutrition value within that fruit. And this is a scientific fact. You come from the same ground as that fruit. And the moment your body starts being genetically modified by these genetically modified chips, Doritos, by all of this genetically modified food, chickens and all this stuff, there's fruits that is genetically modified. We call it hybrid. It's still genetically modified. It doesn't come from its natural source. Okay? While it's unfortunate for most fruits, some of it still give you some nutrition value if it's grown with the minerals that helps it. That can help. Like spinach. Spinach is a hybrid. Okay? It's been modified. It's a hybrid. But if you put some alkaline minerals in with spinach, can become very useful. Same thing with kale or any other fruit or vegetables that's not alkaline. You put the minerals in it, and then you can make it alkaline. This is what we have as people. But we don't understand this information. So, with that being said, being genetically modified in what you eat, when you hear people say, yeah, I took my DNA testing with Ancestry, just think about it. If a person DNA results come back something else, just think about the foods that person ate before they took their tests. Because when you eat things that is not natural, you're genetically modifying your DNA right on the spot. Period. You can most people are not going to understand this. They're going to be like, oh shit, I don't know what he's talking about. But for the ones that know, you better wake the fuck up if you really want to finish doing what you need to do down here. All right? So I'm going to keep my videos. Once again, my time is up. It's about 15 minutes in. I love y'all. Love, peace, and prosperity. See y'all later.